We inform, we advance, and we strengthen each other. Greetings to everyone. On this video, we are going to talk about the events at the ad hoc committee, which is continuing to investigate the allegations made by Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi on the 6th of July 2025. And on this specific video, we are going to talk about a direct speech that Julius Sello Malema made in regard to the testimony of their fellow member of parliament and the leader of NCC, Fadil Adams, who came to testify after Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi claimed that he had access to the classified information. And then we are going to hear on the next video what is Sello Julius Malema saying about that. And then after that, we will be able to hear what do people think about these specific comments, and then I can be able to say what is my view in regard to what Sello Julius Malema say, or how I think the classified information must be dealt with. Please stay tuned in order for you to hear what is this information about by listening to the video up until the end.
Okay. The EFF next speakers.
Chairperson, Honorable Malema has a really stern look in his face right now. I'm feeling intimidated.
No, thank you, Chairperson. I'm not going to ask any question. Where you are seated, you must know there's nothing wrong you have done. No one must ever, ever try to tell you nonsense. There's nothing wrong you have done. You come across information, you go to the police. And what police do with it is none of your business. You have reported it to the authorities. That's how it works. Where should you take that information to? To the same corrupt politicians who are in cahoots with thugs, whose political parties are formed with blood money, and tell you, no, take parliament, take it to parliament. Which law is that? You come across nonsense, you report it to the police. It doesn't matter who is being implicated in the nonsense. There are no holy cows here. There are no holy cows here. We are here to investigate wrongdoing. It doesn't matter who has done it. No one. No one is above this constitution. No one is above the law. No one. I would have done the same. I did the same in 1998. When some of them were in Pampas, I reported SARS rogue unit. It was reported by me for the first time.
On the video, we can simply and clearly hear that Sello Julius Malema is not in any hesitation to tell Fadil Adams that he himself have been into that situation, and for the first time we could hear him saying he is the first person that spilled the beans about the SARS ROCO unit after someone also for him slipped the paperwork under the door. And then he managed to access those papers and give it to the relevant authorities. Because anything that you have, according to him, that you don't know what is all about, the only institution that you can give to is the police. And then he felt very strong that Fadil Adams did nothing wrong. He had to do what he did. He had to give that information to the police, and then it's up to the police to decide whether there's a prima facie evidence or not, or to decide whether that information is not good to have been in the hands of an ordinary person, etc. But then he goes on to say it is not necessary to take such information to the police. Then having said that, we would like to hear what the people are saying on the comment section about such utterances as Sello Julius Malema has said, because we understand that there is a lot of information that got classified, and then after being classified, it protect other people from being able to be dealt with in regard to a criminality or the wrongdoings. And my view is that this thing of classifying information for a purpose of stopping people to be criminally charged, because if you can hear, one of the major utterances in this classified information was regarding to General Kumalo, who is leading the PKTT. In that, there is information in regard to the purchase of the buildings for the purpose of the intelligence people. Now, one of the questions was, what did the intelligence people need the buildings to? Because those are the people that must not be seen or be known about their whereabouts. And another DA councillor, Kola Barnard, was also one of the people that had access to such information, but the people that wanted this information to come out, they found it at this moment to give it over to Fadil Adams. And then Fadil Adams opened 2 different dockets in Cape Town. And then after realizing that there's a possibility that this docket can disappear, he went on in Orlando, in Soweto, and opened another docket. And then he passed over such information also to IDEC. Now, the biggest matter is not focusing on whether his actions is able to expose criminality or corruption. Is focusing on whether he had the right to access to that particular paperwork. For me, I will say Fadil Adams is a member of parliament. He's in the portfolio committee of the safety. He's got a prerogative or the responsibility of exposing any wrongdoing, as much as he's frustrated that no action is taken against people like that. So nobody is an angel, nobody is clean. Everybody must be dealt equal. And it is my position that he did the right thing by accepting that information and opening the cases. Thanks very much for watching the video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe in order to grow my YouTube channel. Thank you.